What's happening, fam? Welcome back. Big week, big week. Time to go to war. Hope you guys doing well here. Let's get it. Let's get the party started. Let's make it an amazing stream as always. And man, let's prepare for this week, man. Tomorrow is gonna be another big, big day here. We have a game plan. We have a game plan. The man with the plan. Good to see you guys. Good to see you guys. One more drop. One more drop. Let's get into the vibe. Rafal, my man, good to see you. Jackie Rusher. Christian. Thomas, my man, good to see you. I see Leo. Amazing, 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 amazing. Martel. Good to see you, my man. Emmy. DS. Limitless Gang. LTA concepts, baby. Next month, March. It's gonna be awesome. Let's get the party started, fam. Let's get the party started. Good to see you guys. There we go, there we go, there we go, there we go. What's happening, fam? Welcome to the stream. In case you don't know me, my name is Lorenzo. I'm hosting daily live streams right now. Releasing a new hybrid system. We've been killing it the last weeks. It's time to keep going, moving forward with this momentum here. And making sure that you guys learn something every single day. And hopefully we can get to trade again. Tomorrow is going to be a big day as well. Okay, we're going to go over the game plan. We have written out a full plan for today's session. Of course, we have to understand that this is going to be a big week. Why? We have the GDP. All right, the GDP is coming tomorrow. Q4. It's going to be very important here. We have the yearly closure. Of course, we have all the information of 2023. 8.3. Therefore, this is going to be a build-up. I think today will be some sort of build-up day for tomorrow, okay? Do take that in consideration. However, we have some things, set and ready in order for us to discuss and to talk about here, okay? AB16 says, hello, bro, I'm from India. Hey, shout out to my Indian brothers. They're gonna take over the world. Make sure you smash up that like button right now. Is Agnes a good platform for trading? I do not know, my friend. I really cannot give you an honest answer. I have no idea. Okay? Let's see if we can open the game plan here. Let's see what we can do. Give me 1 second here. There we go. One second, fam. One second. There we go. Gold is going down at the moment here. We have a couple of very important key levels to take in consideration today. We will talk about everything here. Yesterday, by the way, man, I wish I was streaming yesterday. Yesterday was absolutely nuts. And I'll show you exactly why. That would have been the easiest trade in the world yesterday. Oh man. That would have been such an easy and solid trade right here. All right, we're back. Had to log in again. Okay, let's talk about our journal right here. Let's open up everything that we need to know. We have, there we go, our full-on game plan. Let's see what we have for. I ask you guys, what do you guys think here? Let me go what you guys are thinking, just to, to see what the, what the sentiment is like a little bit here. That's something that I would love to know here right now. I asked you guys here in the chat just now what the potential sentiment is. Therefore, I see a couple guys saying up, then down, or wait 20 minutes. US news in 20 minutes. Bad news can be good for gold. We have Collins is going to be a good day. Dominic says, I think down, but it's gold. Brian Fernandez says gold first, up and then down. Hambo says, I think down until the news. Freezex is down. Jessic says down. Mariana says up. There we go. Cash Party says down. Lots of liquidity below. Yeah, 100%. I do see that as well. I do see that insane amount of liquidity building here. But we have the GDP as well here, right? So we have news today twice. And then tomorrow, of course, we have the GDP. So, we have to understand that usually the biggest news day of the week, okay, the GDP and the PCE, this is where the most usually liquidity gets taken out. So this is definitely something that I'm actually interested in as well and looking forward to. But let's talk about the game plan, okay? Let's talk about what we're currently are looking at here for today. All right, let's lead you through it. Let's not waste that much time here, okay? Nick says, place a limit order so that we can miss it by 1 pip. Hey, man, you know how the strategy works now, okay? It's my entry, and then 1 pip above is the actual, or below is the actual entry if you want to actually get executed into your position. All right. All jokes aside, though, okay. Let's talk about the game plan here, because we have, of course, news coming along, right? In 10 minutes right now, we have the core durable goods order at 8:30. All right here, and then we have the consumer confidence at 10. All right, 30 minutes after the New York Stock Exchange opens up here, we have the consumer confidence as well. So we have a particularly, complex news day. Why? Because it's spread amongst 2 different, news releases right here. Okay. So the key levels are the following. All right. 2040. Super important level. Super important level. It is, to be honest, the previous Sunday open. Okay. It's the Sunday open of February 2nd. Which was also the start of a magic or a very important trend, okay? If you go back here, okay? This is where we kind of had a massive aggressive sell-off after the Sunday open all week. And we could never come above it. So that's why that 240 level is such an important level. We tried to come above it once. We failed. We started to sell off again. And if you look at, you know, a couple weeks later even, okay, we came above it again and we got rejected again. Okay, so the 240, super crucial level to take consideration right now. We're actually trading at 236.5. The 240 is that previous Sunday open level, which is really holding us back right now from breaking to the upside at this particular moment. At the same time, though, we have also set a previous weekly high. All right, this is the previous weekly high at 241.42, which is also a very important level. The previous weekly high here, okay. The 252 is the previous higher time frame swing high, okay. Why is this important? Well, if we manage to come and cross above the previous weekly high and flip it into support, you know, obviously we can look for that continuation trade, okay? That's going to be an important one. Do I think that will happen? You will see what my actual potential bias is here. But again, we have that massive gap above the 240, the 244, and then all the way up towards the 252. There is like a massive gap still, which has not been taken out either, okay? So that's definitely something to be aware of as well. So these definitely a very important key level. And then, of course, we have the 235 Sunday open, all right? Including the previous day value area high. The reason why we have both, because they are exactly at the same level. So if you draw the fixed join profile on a, you know, on a Friday to a Monday right here. So this is the full Monday. This is how we opened and how we closed here. We actually opened bearish and we started to flip bullish during the New York open here, okay? We have the value area high also. 235 is also a very important level, because if we manage to come below the Sunday open here and we flip it bearish, yeah, shorts are most appealing here, okay? And again, we have the liquidity built up and all that stuff here. So, you know, when it comes down to my entry, okay, what I'm currently looking at here is the following, all right? So gold overall has been trending up on the, let's say, lower time frames, reclaimed the Sunday open after a bearish opening on a Monday. Overall structure is still looking bullish. However, the dollar is now, and this is important, fam, in daily support, okay? Trading into daily support, similar to the 10-year yield. So if you go back to the dollar, you can see right now that this is a strong daily level, okay? And we're talking about the 103.210. You had that massive resistance there, and now you can see that you're kind of trying to flip this into support here, okay? We have that liquidity for gold sitting below us. So do take consideration that if we understand that the dollar right now is trading on the higher time frame into support and you actually bounce from it, okay, then obviously this is not going to be good for gold in the medium short term, okay? Especially because this is that potential candle here. And if you start flipping this bullish, yeah, you know what that means for gold. It's usually not going to be good for us in that manner here, okay? Then we have the 10-year yield. The 10-year yield is showing us exactly the same. Multiple touch points around the daily, and we're still trading above it, okay? Whereas before we traded below it, now we're trading above it. Therefore, very important to keep a very close eye on it. I call this the tunnel, okay? We're trading in the tunnel right now, okay? Again, a break above it will be a massive pullback for gold here. A break below it will be a continuation up for gold here. We're now in the middle. However, this is, of course, still support. I do think that there is a chance that we could start pushing to the upside right here. Okay, so therefore, the most important key levels of this trading session will be the 240 and 241. Either the dollar index bounces from the daily support and we potentially manipulate the previous weekly high on gold to then come down. That's how we're going to take a short. Or we break daily support at the dollar index and we flip the previous weekly Sunday open into support, okay? That means that we potentially then can look for a long. So that means two scenarios when we look at the gold chart right here, okay? What I'm the most interested in right now at this current moment is that if the dollar index decide to come up here, I want to see us coming back to that previous, you know, support area. So that previous Sunday open area, sorry, at 240, okay? Preferably, I would love to see us taking out the previous weekly high and see some sort of a rejection candle on the 1 hour. If that's the case, then I'm definitely looking for shorts right away, stop loss above the wick, and I'm targeting the Sunday open. Okay, back to the Sunday open right here, which is gonna be then roughly around a you know, a 60 pick move, potentially even coming down towards the 30-32. If you can reject it and you come down here, then obviously this could lead to more continuation. All right, so that would be the best possible entry for a short, in my opinion. Now, when looking at a bullish confirmation right here, okay, either we're gonna hold above the 235, one more time and we're just gonna come up, or we tend to flip the previous Sunday open and the previous weekly high into support and look for that continuation play. So that's just gonna be the game for today here. And the reason why we are gonna be a little bit cautious today specifically is because of the GDP news, okay? So therefore, I said here, in regards to the news, this might be a preparation day for tomorrow's news. Therefore, we're gonna be, being extremely patient in that manner, okay? It will be, of course, the GDP, the growth domestic product of Q4. It highlights the yearly closure, okay? It's gonna be important for the overall, overall economy, the information of 2023. How did Q4 perform? Because this will have a massive impact on the potential projections for a lot of funds, hedge funds, you name it, banks, for the next coming months ahead of us here, just from a macro fundamental, from a macro fundamental standpoint. So because of that, I will be patient, will not force anything without confirmation. If you decide to go up today, I will most likely look for shorts tomorrow during the GDP news live on stream. So if we're not taking out that liquidity today, then I'm looking for a short tomorrow on stream. So then I'm going to take a news trade, and I'm going to actually take a trade during the news before the GDP. All right. So that's going to be fun. It's going to be exciting as always. Right into the stream, right? Setting up a stream or setting up a trade directly. In regards to today, I'm going to wait for this news. Usually I take a trade around the news. You've seen it many times before. This time I want to see what's happening here because we still have the consumer confidence and we're trading at a very, very critical zone right now for gold at this particular moment here. So forcing something in between this range right now in this 239, 235 here is from my perspective today, not the best decision. Therefore, I'd rather look outside of this range for potential setups here. And based upon the hourly as well, that rejection candle will be a massive short opportunity in case we push up here during the news here. So we have the news right now, okay? Gold is starting to push up here. All right, the dollar is indeed, or we have a negative outcome, okay? Much worse than the forecast as well here. So this is gonna be, at this particular moment, good for gold, okay? Just simply wait for the 2040 and then we know much more about a potential actual execution of our trade here. So that's the game plan for today. Okay, the dollar potentially, is still holding above that support level. If you start breaking below it, man, hey, that's like a great confirmation for us as well to take in consideration here. And similar thing counts, of course, for the 10-year yield as well here. But again, not that impressed with the news today. Okay, I kind of expected that as well. Why? Like I said before, we have the GDP, but also, of course, the consumer confidence is coming in around, an hour and a half from now as well, right? So I think that's much more important than the durable goods orders right here, okay? Therefore, no news trade. I don't think it was necessary in regards to that particularly today then, at least for now, okay? So that's it for today, fam. I see a lot of guys in our community right now actually thinking actually very similar. So that's very interesting to see, guys. I really love it. So I completely actually agree with a potential push up and then down, unless we start closing below the 235. Because if we start coming above or below, the Sunday open again, hey man, then we're starting to take some serious liquidity here. We're starting to break structure, and some people see this as a simple trend line short, but it aligns with much more than just a simple trend line breakout. A lot of other levels are coming along here very nicely, and I do think that it is super important to take advantage of a potential break, taking out that liquidity right here. So overall, I think that we're kind of looking at very interesting setup overall. However, I wish we traded yesterday, man. When I saw this particular setup yesterday, okay, and I hope that you guys are seeing it. If you guys are seeing it, let me know in the chat right now, because maybe I don't even have to explain it. But, if you see it in the charts right now, based upon the strategy that we're trading here, LTA concepts, it's coming. A lot of guys are already trying and testing right now the volume profile out. They're actually taking action, very serious. And absolutely incredible reactions right here. Okay? So that's it. Rody says the BOC entry at 225. Bro, have you seen it? That would have been the best possible trade yesterday here. So, hey, listen, once the LTA concept is out, fully released, then I'm 100% with you guys again, trading, at least 4 streams a week. And just keep repeating the process here, 4, maybe even 5. Let's see how far we can take this. But again, let me show you exactly what happened here, because if you simply look at this, right? Okay. The Monday opened up. So this is Monday. I perfectly highlighted the range for you as well. You can also use the indicator, the limitless LTA concept session breaks. Sunday open here. Okay. You can use this one. You can find it right here in our Discord. You go to the announcement section and you get into the... you look into the link. We had a couple of updates here. We're still fixing and tweaking a couple minor things here. But again, you can use this indicator right here by clicking on that link. You will get all these particular sessions. Very easy to see. And, what we leveraged here was the volume from a Friday. So we actually measured the volume that was traded on a Friday. So if you look at this, then we have this particular zone. And this is all information, right? So we had a really good solid swing point right here. We took out the lows and we had a really big expansion back towards the 240 eventually. So, we started at 216. We ended at 241, like a massive, massive aggressive move here. And it was a typical manipulation day and then like a bullish reversal. And you can see that if you draw the fixed range volume profile right here as a tool and you draw it from the left to the right, then you have that information. And you see that red line. That red line is the point of control at 225. And look at what happened on a Monday here. So if I just remove this one for a second. Okay. This was the Sunday open. Asia opened bearish and London actually tapped into the Sunday open. So that was one layer. That was already a short setup. Okay. That was a short setup. Why? You open bearish, you pull during London into the Sunday open and you get rejected. That was a really, really nice and clean short trade right there. Then after that rejection point, we started to come towards the point of control of the previous trading day. So that was Friday, okay? And that was the target here. So if you entered a short, that was your exit. And then you could immediately start looking for long setups as well here. And I think that from that low, we already have moved around 150 pips from the point of control here. So if you ask me the question, Lorenzo, why and how can you find these exact key levels, precise or missing by 1 pip? Well, there we go. Okay, volume and price, ladies and gentlemen. So that's why we've been building the LTA concepts, building around volume and price. And it's a very easy way of trading. You just have to understand how to execute, how to manage your trades accordingly, and what to look out for on a day-to-day basis and how to measure it on a day-to-day basis, because every single day is different. However, it accumulates. So I'm looking forward to talk about this here. Then after, if you look at the new open, okay, we kind of moved up all day long, but we had also the point of control of today, and that was at 232. So that was the Monday point of control was at 232. And the moment you start, if you zoom in here, okay, and you start coming down, so you broke below it, you tested it, it got rejected at first, but the moment you broke above it, you flipped it into support and you went for that continuation. After that support, you created a higher high. That higher low was also an entry. So you could see that from that particular low right here, you could say that like we also had a very nice trade today during late, and I need to see here, that is roughly, also late Asia. So I'm not sure if you were awake, but if you were, fantastic here. After that, look what happened. Okay. The value area high from this particular day, the previous day, in combination with the Sunday open, we claimed back the Sunday open. We flipped bullish. We held support and we came above it again, moving up around 40 pips as well here. So, you see how price is reacting around these key levels and how incredible it is if you use it wisely. And therefore, I think we will absolutely destroy the live streams with this system. Like, absolutely crush it. Okay? Much more information, comes along here and will follow as well. But again, this is just only from the Sunday, the Sunday open, the Friday data, and the Monday data. Okay? Very interesting to see here. All right. First key level is going to be the 235. We're waiting for price to tap into that exact zone again. You know why? This is where we opened the week. Okay, that's the exact opening price here. If you utilize the Sunday open right here, you can see clearly, and we remove this one for a second. Okay, this is where the market has opened up right here. And this is now where we want to see at least some sort of reaction from it. So it's very important to see, okay, are we going to stick trading above it, or actually are we going to come below it again? And if this, actually comes, below, sky's the limit. Sky is the limit, okay? Does this concept work on other pairs? It works on other pairs as well. This is just the reason why we trade gold is because, we have been just trading gold on stream a lot. But this for sure works fantastically, okay? So interesting, okay? The news of the dollar was actually bearish, right? So we had that minus 6.1% here. Yet the dollar right now is starting to come up. And this is actually starting to look quite strong in my opinion. When we look at the dollar right now. So this is not going to be that particularly good for gold here. However, the question is the follow through there? Right? You need to see the follow through because yeah, it's all great looking bullish, potentially looking to take out the liquidity that's built up above here. But again, if there is no follow through and there's not enough volume for us to take advantage of a move here, then obviously that volume will not, cause a breakout, and therefore we start, flipping again. So the breakout is going to be key as well, and that reaction is going to be key here. I see this for now at least as like some sort of no trading range, unless we start to really touch the Sunday open and we start to potentially look at some internal structures that are interesting for us to trade. Okay, because if we do decide to come down after that, so let's say we enter a long position and we get rejected and we get stopped out for whatever reason, right? Which is completely fine. Now we're trading below the Sunday open. The next possible, logical move is to come down to the 232. And if you start breaking this, man, hey, I think that the next level is going to be somewhat around 230 to begin with, the 228. All right. So therefore, if you get invalidated, we can immediately start looking for shorts as well. So my strategy is now built upon a potential scenario where I take a trade, and if I get stopped out, that usually will reflect into a change of bias. So like a complete invalidation, and therefore automatically looking for a nice opposite trade direction here. All right. That's it. Lorenzo, don't you think that EU can come back to the Sunday open here? So I'll show you what EU did, okay? I'll show you exactly what EU did here. So in EU, it's a little bit of a different approach, yet very, very similar. I do not have to really go over it here, but for EU, because we have been trading very flat overall here, okay? We're still loading, but you can see that we draw, instead of the daily, we draw the weekly range, okay? This is the open and this is the closure. So we opened at 107.754. We closed at 108.218 here. The value area high is what we came above here. And look at how it's responding to the value area high on the weekly, on the previous week. Okay. When looking at the, let's say 30 minute. Okay. You can see clearly that this was a whole week of trading. And we came literally towards the value area high. We broke above it and we held above it. We came above it. We came again down again and we held above it. So again, you can see now clearly that we're trading above this zone. If you start breaking below it, hey, I think it's time to come back to the Sunday open as well. And this is a definitely short position for us. Like I would actually trade the EUR USD on stream as well, if we decide to break this particular level today. Okay, so that's definitely a short potential trade if we manage to start closing below the 108.416 as well. So yes, we have gold, but similar for euro. If you start coming below that key level, hey, I'm definitely interested in looking for a continuation play further to the downside. All right, amazing stuff, amazing stuff. Bitcoin view, please. Wow, man. Hey, I'm not sure if you guys are seeing it here, but I mean, nobody's talking about Bitcoin yet. We're trading at $57,000 right now at this particular moment here. Okay, people are sleeping.
Connection lost.
Not your connection. Okay, not your connection. Just so you know. Lorenzo, would it be possible to share your game plan of the past so we can use it upon reflection so we can plan ahead? I mean, yeah, I could put everything into a file and just share it with you, yeah, if you want that, for sure. That's actually a great idea. I mean, yeah, no problem. It's easy to copy and paste. So yeah, that could be could definitely be something important. Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay. Absolutely. Yeah. So you see it drop again on Bitcoin or fly. Like I said before, the monthly closure is what's utterly most important right now. The monthly candle closure. Okay, we have 3 days left. That candle closure is going to be by far the most important for Bitcoin in particular. Okay, closing a monthly candle above or below a critical level. We're going to find out. All right, so I'm very, very patient with Bitcoin here. Much more bullish on altcoins, by the way, if you guys are interested in that as well. Much more bullish on that. Talking about Ethereum, for example. Very, very interesting. Okay. Overall, a quick question as well here. Who has been integrating right now their daily game plan, like the pre-market game plan? Who's actually, you know, stepping up their game, taking trading more serious, taking their time to actually start writing things down rather just to randomly, sporadically enter the market because you feel something or you see something at that particular moment in time. I would love to see the people stepping up here in the community as well, because before we release the actual concepts, the hybrid system that we're going to share, I want to make sure that our mindset is at least there where we want to be. And that is, of course, very, very calm, collected, and, making sure that we we write everything down that we see before we actually take action here. For me, game changer. An absolute game changer. Okay? Steph says, I did. I even bought TradeZella. Amazing. Great to hear, my friend. Good to see that. Good to hear that. Okay? Ryan says, hi Lorenzo, how do we get the indicator on our chart? See the indicator. Talking about the indicator from the announcement section, you click on it. And you should have some sort of adding function to it, okay? So you should have an adding function to that. And you can even add it to favorite indicators as well, and then it should pop up right there. Okay? That should be it here. You can even copy the code if you want to and use it and whatever. If you are a little bit of a coder or you have some understanding of PineScript or whatever the case may be, it's also possible to just copy the code and put it into your Pine editor and to literally just put it in there. And then it will pop up as well here. Okay? So in regards to the gold price right now, we're now actually trading really, really still above the Sunday open here. But like I said before, it is utterly of most importance that we hold above it, in case we want to stay bullish here. Okay? Look at now the 5-minute response to this level. Look how important this level is. We've seen it multiple times before now. Okay? 236. We have 15 minutes to the hourly closure here. Let's see how this candle closes. Okay? The hourly closure here. Let's see how this next candle comes up. Imagine that the next candle, for example, creates a bearish opening and it flips bullish. I'm going to take a long position. I'm going to take a long. Okay? Dollar indeed not really showing us that follow through here. Yet, at least. Okay? So therefore, if this hourly candle closes here and the next hourly candle comes down into the Sunday open and it gets spot up again, we're going to take a trade. We're going to take a quick long position right here from the Sunday open. It's such an important level to look at as well. And you definitely want to make sure that we have that confirmation. But again, it's such an important level to look at right here, okay? In the indicator are also included the New York Stock Exchange opening and closing lines. You might think, why do I need that? Well, I'll show you later on, okay? We're going to use this later on when we're actually seeing an open here. But by default, you can see clearly that when you see the New York Stock Exchange open, most volume was traded here. Like most volume was traded right here around the New York Stock Exchange open. But we'll talk about this a little bit later. For now, it's toggled off by default, so you don't really need it yet. But we're going to explain everything later on and how we can utilize it better as well. Because understanding sessions understanding the daily, structures. What has the Monday done? How did the Monday open? How did we react during Asia, during London, during New York? All of this is valuable information for the next day. All right. So that's why our draw right now, very simple. Friday, Monday, Tuesday. We know exactly when the Tuesday is closing. It's going to be at 6 p.m. here. ETC or UTC, ET, right? New York time here. So therefore, we have just a couple hours left for that actual closure right here. This is where we have to catch our trade here right now. And so far, still holding up here. So where a lot of people think, we're going to short now. We're not there yet, man. We're trading above the Sunday open. We're still seeing the demand coming in. The buyer stepping in. There is no need for us to think that we're just going to take out that liquidity right now at this particular moment. Even though we might be breaking whatever the trend line, whatever the case may be here. We're going to wait for this hourly closure. And I think the next hourly closure will give us a trade opportunity if we open bearish. That's it. Any important for the beginner, like very important, yeah, write down a game plan. If you are a beginner, then nothing really matters yet. Okay, making money definitely does not matter yet at all. Because if you're going to be obsessed with making money when you're a beginner, you're going to hurt yourself. That's it. It's about the processing. It's about, your day-to-day process when analyzing. And, you want to limit the time. You want to limit your wasted time in the markets. So by writing things down, following some sort of strategy at the beginning, I think that, you should have the information. You should only become wiser from it. Especially if you can reflect on every single trading day. So for example, let's take it back here, okay? We take it back, boom. We go here, go to the notebook. We write down our stuff. And again, we know exactly what we're looking for every single day. And then at the end of the week, we reflect and we come back towards the actual open itself. And then based upon the open itself, we make sure that, from that particular moment, we have everything analyzed and we can reflect. And I think reflection is one of the most important things you're looking for. Besides the standard stuff, right? What is market structure? All right. What are higher highs, higher lows? What are candles formations? What kind of candle formations are important to look at? What is volume? How is volume traded? Like all of that stuff right here. Okay? Very, very important. So yeah. Lorenzo, when choosing the time frames, what time tells you the special information you need? I do not understand what times you flip to know more information. The daily candles. So for example, this Monday is one full daily candle spread amongst the 50-minute chart. So, this is just one daily candle. That's all it is, actually. I just know what the top of the day is and what the bottom of the day is. So this is the top of a daily candle. This is the bottom of a daily candle. That's it. I just want to know what's happening in that daily candle right here. Okay? That's where we start with. That's the foundation. And then from there on, we can start moving forward here. 8 minutes for that closure here. Yeah, absolutely important to see where we close. If you close below it, of course, hey, I mean, that's also going to be important for us to know here. Okay, but I do think that, yeah, so far, I think the Sunday open is still the most important level, the 235. And again, the 235 was also that level from last week, remember? When we talked about the trade that we missed again with 1 pip. That was also the 235. But then from, of course, from below. This was on a Thursday, okay? This was that trade, 235, and we came down all the way to 215. So if you took that trade with us and you actually got executed, hey, that was a serious swing. Of course, you're not going to take advantage of the full move, but that's a 200 pip move right there. That was crazy. So I'm not sure if you took it, let me know in the chat. But yeah, you know what happened with my trade. That's for sure. Francois, hello, just joined the stream. What are we looking at? So Francois, my friend, come at the right moment in time. All right, so you can go through the full process with me. You know that we have our game plan ready. We write shit down beforehand. We reflect on it. So just for you to explain everything again. I mean, bro, I would love to. I'm happy that you're here, but it's easy to just go a little bit back into the beginning of the stream, or be there, you know, between 8 and 8:15. Just saying. Let's see if my nephew is here. Let me see if I can call him. There we go. Almost. Tommy is coming. Hey Lorenzo, another hot day here in Cape Town. Hot there too, man. It's raining season here in Bali, man. So no, it's definitely not as warm right now. I'm actually quite happy with it. Okay, like I cannot stand the heat for a too long period of time here. All right. That's definitely something that I don't really like anymore. At the beginning, I loved it. Now I'm like, man. Okay. Yo, listen, 53 already, 53 or 89, man. We just gained, what, like 100 subs in like, 30 minutes or something? Man, you guys are absolutely crazy. Absolutely wild, all right? 400 likes, man, what's happening, man? What's happening? What is happening? What's going on? What's going on with the algo, okay? Daily candle, by the way. I forgot to talk about the daily candle of gold here. Daily candle of gold is not looking that fantastic though, okay? So yeah, let's keep it close. It doesn't mean we can only look for shorts. No. We will potentially look for longs as well here. But we wait for that hourly closure right now, okay? 5 more minutes. And that will help us a lot. If we start opening bearish, man, and we flip bullish, hey, that's a good sign. That's a good sign here. That's a good sign. Wishop says, no more questions. Should I focus on the chart? Or just go through every part and analyze? Try to read the chart patterns and candlestick psychology. I would focus on one chart at the beginning, yeah. If you're completely new to it, what I did was, you want to see my process, the way I started out as a beginner? I made a massive watch list and I was like, Australian dollar, Canadian dollar. Like zero game plan, right? Zero game plan. I got like a little bit of an understanding of market structure, so I was like, okay, Australian dollar, Canadian dollar. Okay, next, nothing. Australian dollar, Swiss franc. Okay, nothing. Japanese yen. Nothing. Euro, Australian dollar. Okay. Oh, interesting. Okay. Short. Boom. And I took a trade in like 5 minutes. And that's... No. But hey, that was my way of doing it. Hopping charts for hours and hours and hours and hours. But hey, it depends on your strategy, okay? If you're comfortable with that and you're a scalper and you like to go quick and you go over all these different ones and you get like buy and sell signals on a lot of different setups, hey, I mean, do your thing, man. It's definitely possible. But for me, I realized I needed structure. I needed much more structure and a much clearer understanding. Look at how we're holding above the 235 right now. So important level. Volume is going to increase now. Super important. Volume coming down heavily, by the way. Okay. You will see much more volume in the next 2 minutes because the hourly candle opens up here. So volume is coming down significantly. So yeah, let's see how we close. how we close this one. Rui says, can I sell gold? Hey bro, you can do whatever you want. You can do whatever you want. All right. Yeah, Lorenzo, the 12-month candle looks bearish, so I think gold is going down. So like I said before, right? Dollar holding above daily support. 10-year yield holding above daily support. These are all bearish signals for gold here. It's just about, okay, what's the best entry model here, right? Is it just going to be a short around about the previous Sunday open or the previous weekly high? Is that going to be the best short? Or is it just going to be a break below the Sunday open and a retest followed by continuation? So we're trying to understand what the best potential scenario is. Obviously, this would be the best. I don't think it's going to happen. Look at the chart right now. And then look for shorts, right? That would be the best. Because that will give us a much better risk to reward and like a much clearer, invalidation point as well. But again, I'm not interested in longing gold above the Sunday open. If that makes sense. Sorry, shorting gold above the Sunday open. My bad, sorry. Not long, shorting gold above the Sunday open. Because you have seen how important that level is here. So, yeah. New candle opens up right now. I do like it if we come down here and we close this 50-minute candle below it. I do like it. I do like it. The 10-year yield is starting to look better. Still a small rejection play here, so we're not there yet. At least for me, I'm not there yet. I'm not convinced yet. I see the liquidity, of course. I see all of that. I see also a potential scenario where a lot of traders will get trapped as well. So, look at that. Look at the 15-minute. Okay. Look at the new hourly here. Look at this hourly. Look at the buyer still defending the Sunday open here. Defending the Sunday open here. This is where people will short now, at a particular moment. People are extremely bearish now. They see this trend line break. They see this rejection.
Connection lost.
Not your connection. We're still holding above it for now. All right, so yeah, I'm paying very close attention now. It's gonna be a very important moment here. Still holding above it. Still holding above it right here. Another thought could be that they're building the liquidity for tomorrow. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking about, I really believe that we potentially can go to the 239 still, the 240. Okay. And that tomorrow is going to be the day where we potentially flip bearish with the GDP. would make much more sense to me personally. If we decide to come down today though, because we're not here to, you know, to predict in that manner. If we decide to come down today, then, you know, that could also be very, very interesting for tomorrow again, due to the fact that, hey, we still have that gap and so on here. So yeah, I'll keep this 15-minute as our main tool of reference right now. I like what the dollar is doing. There are so many instances where you see a retest as well. So where you come down and you see a small retest and you sell off from there. So that will be the sweet spot entry if we start coming below it and we close below it. What I see as well, I see pretty low volume. Coming down, pushing up, coming down, pushing up. Look at these last candle closes right here. 1, 2, 3. We traded below it, but we closed above it. Man, but you can see that there were so many trade opportunities for gold already. It's gonna be a good week. You can tell that it's gonna be a really good week here. The point of control was amazing. The Sunday open rejection was great. The reclaim of the open was a quick and solid trade as well, setting up for a nice short-term bounce, like a quick scalp, you know, 30 pips or something there. This one was massive. This one was good. And internally, you know, the point of control bounce as well to the upside was also nice. So now these are all great confirmations here. So I don't feel the need to rush into positions. I feel the need to wait for that confirmation today. We're sticking to our game plan, right? Like we said before. This was our. This is the main reason why. The confirmation comes from the closure, the retest, and the rejection. If we start coming down here. Delta is turning positive indeed a little bit. But it's not that significant volume here. We will find out in a second, fam. We find out in a second here. Not much volume. Even if you start coming down, you will see, we're gonna see some sort of retest. Will not be surprised if that would be the case here. Do you think it looks bearish on the daily? It's not looking that fantastic. No. Lorenzo, how can I get the LTA concepts? You know, join our Discord, number one, right? We have our V3. This is our private group. It costs you $97 one time. And we will start releasing it right there, early. So if you want to have it first, then get into our community right now. We're going to close down, of course, before the release. And we're going to rebrand our whole server. It's going to be an incredible upgrade. If you guys have any other feedback as well, let me know in the chat here. Or also, we have also a suggestion page in our Discord server as well. But so far, we have mastered and planned out a complete rebranding of our Discord as well here. It's gonna be incredible. It's gonna be next level. All right, 5 minutes for that closure. Midnight Praise as well. You are live. Fake you is in my DMs. It's crazy. I don't know what's going on. They probably make more money than I do. Is looking bearish or bullish for today? I mean, I'm looking more at bearish momentum for gold. I want to see gold coming down eventually. That's for sure what I'm looking at here. It's just more about the internal levels, the key levels that are important now on the lower time frame. And you know, an increase in momentum for the dollar here also would be nice. Okay, we are trading above support, and you can see that this is such a there is a big chance we're just gonna flip bullish, you know, with the dollar today, and we're just gonna hold above this critical support, you know, which was previously like crazy resistance as well. We had like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 days we traded it in that level and we couldn't break above it. And this is actually the second time only that we have been testing it from above. And if you then flip your candle bullish, man, hey, there's a big chance that gold will just, you know, start flipping bearish, of course. So, you know, this is all fantastic. I might be entering after this closure a limit order, setting a limit order at the Sunday open. Henry says, hello Lorenzo, I just bought a subscription to the Footprint. Can you teach me some things to notice when it's about time to sell? So the Footprint is built for you to understand what the actual orders are. How many buyers versus sellers, right? You read it diagonally. The delta is also important and the volume is important. The delta is the net difference between buyers and sellers. So if price comes down aggressively, yet the delta is positive, there are more buyers, that means that people are buying up the sellers. So if you're big sellers in the market, then somebody is buying these sellers right here. We call that a passive buyer. A passive buyer is going to be is crucial, and especially when you're at a key level like we're just talking about right now. Then what you don't want to see if you want to short it is a passive buyer, because that means that somebody's buying up massive amounts of you know, ask short contracts. Therefore, it's just a matter of time before the exhaustion will be printed and a reversal will come into play. I'm not seeing that now though. So just so you know, I'm not seeing that now. I'm seeing actually sellers being pretty good in control here. So we close in 50 in 1 minute. 1 minute and 26 seconds. This is good. Good start so far. If you can retest this level 235, I'm taking a short. Targeting the 232 and 230. In regards to the sessions, yeah, let's quickly have a sneak peek as well here. Asian lows are 230, okay. 231, okay. Okay, I like this so far. All right, let's see what we can do. 15 minute. This is that key level. Let's see what will be interesting here. So risk to reward. Let's go to lower time frame. I'll probably will enter market after confirmation. Are you not scared of upcoming news might affect your position? Bro, I'm not scared. There's always something to be scared about if that's the mindset. There's always something coming. Like the New York Stock Exchange open. The consumer confidence then in this case. The hourly closure, the 30-minute candle closure. You know? I'm not going to enter a limit though. I'm waiting for a response. I think that's the most important right now. Waiting for a response. 235. Lorenzo, can you please tell me why we have different data on the footprint charts? I use Sierra charts and it's spot. It's the spot market. Or I look at futures. I look at futures. Yeah, yeah. I just understand what the levels are. So if you know the futures chart is like 244, then I know what. Then I know that that's roughly gonna be 235 at the spot. So I understand the difference here. Okay. Anyone that just asked if I just executed a trade, okay, it's better to not copy my trades. It's better to understand the, you know, and really understand the system very, very well before you do. Just give you that understanding, okay? Just to be a little bit cautious there, because you know, it's not always about the money, all right? It's about the learning, the experience as well. And if you're new and you're, you know when I execute, you see when I execute. It's pretty straightforward. pushing. Yeah, I like the short so far. We'll see when we end, will we actually enter here, but why my account got disabled in Discord? I don't know, brother. We have 17,000 members. Like, I really don't know. I like how the dollar is moving here. And I like the fact that gold is actually aligning. Look at that push. Gonna be so important. Where do we close this 30-minute candle here? Okay? So important. We can completely change our buys if we close above it. That's why I didn't place a limit order this time. Oh man, if we close above it. If we manage to close above it, man, that would be good. That would be bullish. No need for buys right now. It's just literally how do we close around this level. That's it. A lot of people entered short. You know that? A lot of people entered the short here. Because they see that trend line breaking. You know, all these different reasons. So I'm also interested in shorting if you see that confirmation. If you see that closure below. After that breakdown. Patience. Not a single closure below. I do not understand. Are we going for sell or buy? I am personally going for anything that happens around the closure. This is very, very good. If we start to close like this here, we close again above the Sunday open. Now we know that there are so many trap traders here. Obviously, this is a completely different story. We have the 8. We have the New York Stock Exchange open as well in like 8 minutes. Alfano says, hey, Abakabar, Lorenzo, Sudama Khan, Kamu? Abakabar, bli. Bike. Saburu Sayamakan. Satayayam. Wow, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Massive fake out here. Bisa basa. Ja, Lorenzo. Zet ik please. Man top. Herein. Okay. 6 minutes. You might think, what's happening here right now at the moment? Well, let me clarify this for you one more time. So, you know, we're playing around a super important level. And that key level is the 235. Okay? It's a Sunday open plus the previous day value area high. So if we draw the fixed range volume profile from the left to the right here. So you see that is the value area high and the Sunday open. So that's why there's so much interest around this level. So there are two things happening right now. Either like we break and we close below it, and we fail to like we retest it and we fail to really come up. We flip it. Obviously, I think they're going to take price further down. What now I see is happening here is that we just swiped all the liquidity. You know, we trapped a bunch of people short. And if we now manage to close above the Sunday open, around the New York Stock Exchange open here, you know, that will be considered extremely bullish. Therefore, you know, you trap these traders here and you can look for that next leg up towards 240. So it's either going to be a closure below, a closure above. That will be such an important closure. And based upon that, we will see here. Okay. Nice. The camera. Beautiful. Beautiful picturing as well. A little bit of a downy. Boom. Okay. There we are. Now the 4 minute, man, the 4 minute, the 30 minute candle here, closure here, super undecisive right now. You can see it, or indecisive, sorry. Ankit, donate $4.99 to super chat. Thank you. We used for giveaways. I think it's retesting now. I am sure it will go down because we have a doji candle on top of the hourly chart. Well, depends. Depends how we close here, man. Depends how we close here. Yeah. You see how important it's close. There we go, we're back. Yeah, you see how important that closure is. Now, we probably came below and above it like 5 times right now. So I do not feel the need to enter aggressively here when you see that indecision. In combination then with the New York Stock Exchange open, and then more news coming as well here. But if you do close above it, I am much more willing to take the risk and to you know, take a long because of the fact that I know what our target is, and that's 240. And that's a really nice clean target. And at the same time, if I get stopped out, let's say, on my long, then we're below the Sunday open, and most likely we're going to continue down. That's why it's such a good level to look at, because, you know, the confirmation is either above or below. If you get stopped out, then I think that we're going to look for that continuation down. So it's just, for me, very simple. If you close above it, then it's pretty easy trade. If you close below it, I think a retest is necessary. Connor says, really showing why the close important. Yes, I agree. Snagging so many traders on either side right now. Facts. Absolutely, absolutely. Okay. Positive energy. Do you like Bobby Gulang? I mean, I'm not a big fan myself. I'm not a big fan myself here. But, you know, Bubura I am. The best. The best. Okay. Euro forming ascending triangle on a long time frame here. So we talked about the euro, right? We talked about the euro. And what the potential is for the euro here. Still, same thing. Same thing as gold. Same thing as gold. Holding above a really key level. Very similar. Man, if you flip the bearish, like, I mean, there is definitely some potential here. All right, 15. We're gonna go to the 5. That's good stuff. All right, we have the closure here. Yeah, I'm gonna set up for a long here. Okay, we did close above it. Let's look at the 10-year yield. Still below. Still below. Okay. 240. 235.5. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna place an entry at the Sunday open. Stop loss will be at 230, 232, at the beginning at least. It's gonna be a soft stop, you guys know it. We manage our risk accordingly here. Risking $1,000. My entry is gonna be at the point of control. 375. Right there. Entry, stop loss below. That closure was so important. No top wick as well. Very weak top wick as well. You push down, trigger, hopefully flip from there. I'm gonna place an entry right now. Another day. Back to work, back to work. Set. $240. You sure about buying? Otherwise I would not do it. Otherwise I would not do it. Will I be right? We'll find out. We'll find out. If I'm wrong, I know that my invalidation point is clear. Okay? It is clear. A lot of people are in sells right now. Okay. Interesting. Let's see. Another day at work, fam. At least I hope that we get triggered at least this time. Reason for entry. Confirmation above the Sunday open. This is the opening price. We came above it, retested it once, twice. We actually induced a lot of people to go short here. A lot of trapped shorters are right now sitting below. I found it very interesting. The way we closed at 30-minute candle above the 235. So I'm looking at an entry there and then stop loss below the wick and targeting the previous Sunday open, aka the value area high of a big range in combination with massive early rejection points right there. Yeah, in combination of course with the previous weekly high as well here. So yeah, let's see, fam. Confirmation with the dollar, confirmation with the 10-year yield, a lot of other things in confirmation here. It's also the value area half the previous range. And if we get rejected here, then, oh man, I hope we are in. Oh my God, not again. Okay, we'll see. We'll see, maybe. No way. No way. No way. No way. No way. No, let's keep some faith here. Yo, I'll be right back. No way they're gonna play me like that today. At least we're in. At least we're in. Oh. $20 minutes for that closure. I thought no way we're gonna miss this trade with 1 pip here. Woo! Stop loss 232. Let's see, let's see. If we get hit, then we have a confirmation for the to the downside here. Then I will see where my next entry will be. But I have a feeling, guys. We have what, 2 minutes left for this 50-minute closure. Very weak top wick. It might get very choppy today. At least we're in. At least we're in this time. 3 times in a row we missed it by 1 pip. I'd rather get in, stopped out, look for confirmation if that's the case. But I'm keeping it open. Waiting for this 50-minute closure. $50-minute closure. $22 seconds. Okay, we closed. open bearish. Flip bullish. Okay, I'm out. Break even trade. If this goes up, fantastic. But this is not the trade that I like to take. I'll manage my risk accordingly. Break even trade from now. Re-entry possibilities in case. Okay? Everyone who's laughing when price is going short. Never make fun of somebody when he's shorting. Never draw conclusions. Okay? Because then in 5 minutes you're quiet again. And you're not active in the chat anymore. Alright? Break even trade. We will look for another re-entry. It's better. We have news coming in 15 minutes. We have the hourly candle closure as well. It's better. It's better. It's better to be patient now. Okay? The reason why I kept the trade open was also because of the both 50-minute candles right here. That's one layer. Very weak. It seemed like a very manipulated move to the downside. And no. News, a lot of different things here. Okay? So yeah, break even, fam. We got out, I think, at the right moment. Okay? So far, the 30-minute here is still, you know, also relatively weak on the top side. So I might look for a new entry. So, you know, after this closure, after the news, we'll find out. Okay? Hey, listen, this is risk management right here. Okay? No need to get greedy. We can always look for another entry. But we have to understand the hourly closure, the news. You know, if you get the chance to get out for free, then you want to take it. Okay? That's it this time here. Very choppy overall the market here, but it's exciting. It's exciting. Okay. It's easy to get greedy when you're in like drawdown and you're like, oh, now we're gonna flip bullish. And now, like, you know, I'm finally back in profits here. No. I mean, yes, it could be the case sometimes, but it depends what situation we're at. So for example, if we're now looking at the hourly closure, the news, hourly is super important already. All right, it's still that same candle here. If the hourly closes above the 235, hey, 240, baby. More buyers stepping in. That happened 20 minutes ago when we went down. Yeah. At the same time, a lot more volume. A lot more volume. A lot more volume. This is actually more bullish than bearish still. Why? Look at the amount of sells here, right? It's very equal though. 310 against 257. 203 against 195. It's very close, very indecisive. So let's get rid of the hourly closure. Let's wait for the news. And we're gonna see again. If we close above it, obviously our target is going to be the 240. If we close the hourly below it, yeah, we have to find and see. We have to wait and see here. Oh, there we go. There we go. A lot of people are short there. That's what I mean. You know, I go long, they go short. When they want drawdown, they're laughing, and then it flips, and then they're quiet in the chat. You know, that's how it goes. Ten more minutes for the news. Let's wait. Overall, many guys are really awesome here. When price eventually goes up, then I get the question a lot, like Lorenzo, like, are you not like disappointed then that like price still flips bullish and you kind of missed out on your initial buy? You know, sometimes preserving is better than losing, right? Or missing out. Sometimes the best play is the defensive play, the defensive trading style here. And with news coming and hourly candle closure coming, you know, bars of sell side below, you name it. Disclosure is going to be key. Let's see if Tommy is here. Let's give him a call, fam.
Yes, Lorenzo. How are you? You doing good?
Hey, good, man. Yeah, what about you, man? What about you?
I'm doing good, doing good. Wait, give me a second. Yeah, I'm doing fantastic, man. I'm doing fantastic. And how is the chat doing? Is the chat doing alright as well? Everyone here?
Hey, the
Hope
chat
you guys
is
are doing good?
the chat is on fire. The chat is on fire lately, man. Like something's happening
You
here.
know it.
Something is happening. Let's get you in, man.
You know it.
Good to see you. Shout out to Tommy. All right, Thomas is in the building here. Fantastic to have you here, my friend, as always, on stream. Let's see what we can do here. Have you been looking at EUR USD today?
I've been looking at EUR USD today. Also did a little bit of looking at NASDAQ. On the other hand, I've not traded euro today. But it's looking juicy now. It's looking juicy now. It's giving some volume. Momentum is actually kicking in.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's starting to look good. Starting to look good.
Awesome, brother.
Awesome.
Okay, let me know in the chat here.
Guys?
Buy or sell. This is your moment. We're still hovering around the opening price of the week. Very indecisive for now here. We have 6 minutes left for that closure. New pathway says sell. Harmony says sell. The S says buy. Puppy Gold says sell. The Abdullah says sell or buy. You know, the Gamer says buy. Clark says sell. Ooh, very indecisive. Emmy says tight range. It's hard to tell until we break. Yeah, the way we're holding here is quite interesting though. Like the way we're holding here is quite interesting. Look at also these candles right there. Of course you have the hourly, so you know we have 5 minutes left. It's all about where is this hourly candle gonna close now. We know what the key level is. It's 235. 235.375 to be exact. Let's see what the news does. We came out unshattered today, okay? So far at least. Yield still in a rejection point here, still in that zone. That's such an important level. Dollar is going up much more aggressive though. Look at the dollar. Dollar is starting to break. But you can see that gold is not really responding to the dollar right now. Gold is responding to the yield. So we have to keep a very close eye on what the yield is doing. This is a completely different story, by the way. This is a completely different story. This could be a nice short as well. In a second here. We have 5 minutes left for the EUR USD. But hey, news can just fuck everything up. Let's see. How do you mark out the point of control? What time till what time is the zone? So we have I've created an indicator now with our team here. We're building on it, working on it. Okay. Unusual join activity detected in Limitless Trading Academy. Review the alert. Mark as resolved. There we go. Thank you, Discord. Okay. Announcements here, okay? You go to the announcement section. You click on this link. It's the LTA concept session breaks and Sunday open indicator, okay? It just highlights each session. So for the EUR USD, that's going to be at 5, okay? So if you use this tool here, this will be at 5 p.m., all right? EST. When it's gold, it's 6 p.m. So it depends on which currency you're trading, okay? Forex pairs are 5, futures is 6, gold is 6, NASDAQ is 6. It opens up the start of the week, the beginning of the week here. At the same time, you have the Sunday open as well. And, you know, the way you draw the volume profile and the way I like to draw it is from the open till the closure. So the daily open till the daily closure, or the weekly open till the weekly closure. There are a couple of key levels here that are important. This is absolutely looking more bearish in case we close below, by the way. Who would trade the EUR USD here? Who's interested in trading the EUR USD? Also, because there are a lot of guys that trade gold, only gold. Okay, look at the hourly. Look at the hourly candle here. Look at the hourly. That was our plan. That was our initial plan. Let's put it this way. But yeah, news is 3 minutes. Okay. I'm definitely not saying that I'm always against the herd. So it's not the case that if everyone thinks it's a sell, that I think it's a buy. I'm not, you know, being that stubborn. If I think it's a sell, then I think it's a sell. If I think it's a buy, I think it's a buy. There we go. Nice doji before the news indeed. 1 minute and 20 seconds. 692 likes. You guys are absolutely crazy. I don't know what's happening here. The streams are blowing up. Okay. 400 subs. It's like, I don't know what's going on. I think we're having fun here with these trades right now. And of course, missing by 1 pip is also quite ironic, right? 3 times in a row. Last minute to go here for the news. Ramuk says I only trade gold, gut and long entry around 2028, still holding through the news. I'm out. The chart is like a roller coaster. I agree. That's the reason why we closed immediately the trade when we had the chance here. Yeah. Let's go news. 30 seconds here. Anyways, Thomas, the indicator I found in my 1 hour Sunday open is correct, but when I switch the time frame, it's different. Maybe something to look into. Yeah, we'll talk about it later because every candle closure is different. Yeah, but we're going to talk about this. There are a couple things we need to tweak indeed. Correct. Okay, news is bearish. Gold is now coming up here with a very weak top wick. No. That's not what you want to see here. Okay? That's not what you want to see here. Dollar holding up could easily flip. Gold can come down here. Yeah, 232 potentially here. Yeah, no, I'm not going to take this one. Can I explain correlations in Forex trading? Yeah, we'll do that in a second after the news here. For sure. Buyer stepping in again. Pushing down, pushing up, man. Today? Yo, you can tell there's big news coming tomorrow. I'm not gonna lie here. You have the GDP tomorrow, like we said before. In regards to the news, this might be a preparation for tomorrow's news. Which will be the US GDP growth. Which is gonna be extremely important, okay? Not anything forced without confirmation. You can see it in the charts right now. Very indecisive here. You can see it right now. I mean, look at the wicks here. Look at the top. Euro is still holding above, eh? Euro is still holding above here. Back up again. Wow. Wow. And no need to celebrate until you close your position or until you make some money. No need to celebrate, you know, if you don't close your position and actually make some money here. Because this is very choppy though. Very, very choppy. What do you see on Euro USD, Tommy?
I'm currently looking at what news manipulated price down on the XY. I see a lot of bullish potential. Same for Euro, right? So they flip to the upside while they go up, put in that top wick. They now give a good respectance to the downside.
Yeah.
I see a lot of potential of it going lower because there's some highs as well on the DXY that I would like to see be taken out. We've created the bottom wick of the week now. If they manage to keep pushing up and break above Sunday open, I see a lot of bullish potential for the rest of the week for the DXY. And this could be that breaking point, right? That the low is going to be set in. It's also Tuesday. And then, yeah, it will be fantastic. Because they already put in the low of the week. They already broke through the opening of the day on the DXY. So it all is like, yeah, it's aligning, you know? It's backing each other up. So that's what I'm currently looking at. Potential flip for the Euro, going lower. That would be fantastic. It would be fantastic.
Amazing, bro. So yeah, in regards to trading this right now at this moment, you can see how choppy the market is here. These are not the optimal conditions right now. Just to give it put it in perspective here. We're talking about the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 12 5-minute candles right here, holding in this range. Okay. So if price decides to push down further, and there is actually a more, you know, a significant amount of volume here, then the next level is 232. If we decide to really start pushing up and push down, you know, I'm still in the understanding that we can look for continuation. But this is absolutely important. Like, I would not force anything. That's my suggestion. If you see really nice clean opportunity, yes. We had one. It was the flip. We had the closure. We had the flip. If we had that follow through, fantastic. We didn't have that follow through. We managed to get out on break even. Now, you know, it's really about the next layers here. So if we decide to come down and continue down, fantastic. Then I'm looking at 232 here and see how we react there. Look at that, look at that. While the dollar is actually doing quite well as well, right? So that should tell us something.
Doing its thing. It retested the open price of the day, well, the open candle of the day, and now it's going higher.
Yeah, to put it in perspective, just look at the 1 minute time frame here. Connor says, obviously better to stay out at the moment. Yeah, it's fake out city. Yeah, absolutely. What do you think about Bitcoin? Hey, bro. I have a crypto stream. I talk about crypto, you know, at least like a couple hours a week here. So to put it in perspective, I have a full-on stream talking about it. It's called Limitless Crypto. It's a brand new channel. So if you're interested in looking at my crypto streams as well, then I highly recommend you to check it out in case you didn't know yet. We also have a new crypto channel here. It's only for the guys that are actually really interested in crypto here. Make sure that if you're actually trading and serious about it, then it's for sure interesting. I think some of you guys here in our Discord or people in the chat that are watching it, and we have a lot of like, you know, we have a small committed group of crypto traders in our community here. So extremely bullish on the markets in general. Why don't you trade Mondays, Fridays? I actually will be trading it again. I will be streaming, you know, my goal is to stream the full week again. For now, we're releasing a new concept. It's gonna get released in March. We have to work. It's all preparation. So looking forward to come back to the streams again. And following our old schedule. But let's release our, you know, our system first, our playbook first. This is definitely something I'm not interested in trading at the moment. We tried to take a long, okay? We got filled. So shout out to filling here, okay? We need to really start seeing a breakdown, like a clear structure break. We need some serious volume as well here. We're gonna find out. I'm gonna give it like 20 more minutes as well to see if we can find any entries here. And you know, that's that. Or for gold here. So euro is actually very, very similar right now. Very similar. Like a candle like this looks amazing. But a 30-minute, like, you know, bearish flip. But if there's no follow through, then it's not as fantastic. Right, if you look on the 1 minute here. I heard, at least my team told me, that we need to do another giveaway today here. Okay, giving access to our V3 group. It's going to turn into LTA concept. So if you stick to the end, then we will probably have another giveaway right here. Giving you access here, and then once the LTA concept is released, it's going to be absolutely crazy. It's going to be nuts. Just look at how beautiful that yesterday's trade was. That's why I was a little bit kind of disappointed that I was not streaming yesterday. Because this was such an amazing trade. For sure, we would have taken this one live here. The point of control, you guys know it. We talk about the point of control a lot on stream. So yeah, that would have been absolutely amazing, because that means that we would come down, we would sell off. We have the point of control as our key level. And then you see like multiple closures above the tier. And even if you take this to the 5 minute, the way you bounce from the point of control here. Look at that in general, right? You have that bounce, that low, that high, that pullback. Exponential. Really clean here. So yeah, that's clean price action right there. This, not really. Not really. Does the V3 get access to the new thing? 100%. Dark Water says, what a bullshit. All the US news is negative for the dollar. Yeah, right? That's why I'm not paying too much attention to the actual outcome of the news. I think you understand why. It does not reflect the actual price here. It will eventually, though, rebalance itself over time. So I'm much more in the understanding that, the mid to long term, it starts to really add on. Like all the information, all the data that comes out and stuff. Short term, literally anything can happen here. So there is no way that I'm gonna bet against the dollar when it's only red, and I'm gonna make sure that I'll long the dollar when it's only green, because we have so many scenarios where that's just not the case. For sure. Are 20 futures or CFDs? I trade both. Golddinger says, I'm 30% sure that gold will go down. 30%? Why 30%? Yeah, to come back right into the 232 and then to take out like what, 15 pips? I mean, no, man. No. Did you join Top Step or Apex Futures? I tried Top Step out so far. So far, it's pretty solid. Just checking how these firms work. Futures firms and stuff. It's actually quite interesting. Definitely interesting to look at. Best way to test, obviously. Okay. Okay, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna set up our giveaway here, fam. Thomas, what do you think? I think it's time, right?
Yo,
let's make it happen
100%,
here.
100%.
Let's give access to our private community. We're gonna rebrand everything to the Limitless V3. We still have a 50% off right now. It only costs you $97 to get in. Like, you have so much more beneficial. We're gonna do classes there. You have no idea. The signals based upon the LTA concepts are gonna come in. A bunch of stuff. Okay, so this is what you're gonna get here right now. We're also setting up. It's gonna be like a couple more weeks and then full rebranding. Then we close down, and then we'll reevaluate when we are gonna open again. We're gonna probably not open it at all. We're probably gonna limit it at first, and then open it in steps. Step by step here. That's all that. So let's give away at least access today, for free here. That will be awesome. Okay. So let me set it up right now. You guys have been committed, sticking with the streams as well. I highly appreciate you guys following the game plan here. I'm gonna draw a conclusion very soon. The outcome was a lot of choppy price action today due to the fact that, like I said before, this might be just a preparation day for tomorrow's news right here. Okay, and this is exactly what's happening. We're preparing for tomorrow. Okay, so let me set up the giveaway section here for today. And we will call this LTA concepts. There we go. Boom. Giveaway. Anti-spam. Only one person. Only one time. Don't spam. Let's get it. LTA concepts giveaway. Type it in real quick in the chat and you get in. And then we'll run the giveaway for you guys here. Give you actually our private community. Over 2,000 members already in our V3 right now. Trust me, once we're flipping this to the LTA concepts, we're integrating our actual strategy, our own playbook from Limitless here. We know exactly what to trade, how to trade, when to trade, and how to take action on the streams as well. So it's also the perfect framework for us on stream. So, there are no more confusions about, what the plan is, what the strategy is, because you should know what the exact plan is right here. Okay. And then it's streaming, hardcore streaming this whole year to just literally absolutely destroy all the numbers, to crush it, and to learn how to manage risk accordingly. Obviously to make money, right? that's the end goal here. But of course, to start understanding the process of making money and understand the process of making really good rational decisions in trading as well, which is sometimes very hard to do, right? So fantastic. Let's set it up. Let's see. Lorenzo, did you see the last ICT got exposed video? Man, bro, I've seen many. Many ICT got exposed. What I do notice is that what I'm starting to see right now is there is a shift happening, fam. There is a shift happening in regards to the SMC traders. We call this now SMC trap. Or we call this an SMC trap in general. I'm starting to see it right now a lot. Okay. I understand what happened at ICT, right? There were like, I don't know exactly the details of that last video, but it was like, okay, he had like 6 losses in a row or something like that, or 5 losses in a row, which is completely fine. It can happen, man. Anything can happen when you trade live, right? So nothing against losing. If you win long term, it's completely fine. But then he said something like, what was it again? Like, yeah, 15,000 people are watching. So 15,000 people, stop losses were right at my stop loss, where my stop loss was at. So obviously they're going to go for my stop loss because of 15,000 people that were live watching as well, also placing their stop loss there. And then I'm like, man, well, what the fuck? Like, what are you talking about, man? If you lose, then, you lose. It's completely fine. Like, there's nothing wrong with losing. We all lose, right? We don't have to hide our losses because it's just the reality here. 15,000 people live does not mean that 15,000 people are number one trading with you and actually taking action. Secondary, 90% of all these people trade on prop firm challenges. Prop firm challenges are demo. So that's also another layer. The guys that trade with their own money, okay, yeah, maybe. But how many people would actually trade with their own money? And if so, with how much money? Right? Millions? No. Right? It's just simple, Stops are just orders. The market eats orders. Yeah, our orders, but are the amount of contracts, right, that are traded there. So more, you know, contracts right now. Just think about perspective here, okay? Demo does not affect the market here. If you trade it on a prop from challenge B book, that should have no impact on the market right there, okay? So, hey, man, just I don't know, man, what's happening with that stuff here. I'm actually super pro. I love the concepts. I love everything about it. You know, there are a lot of good things about it, and I think it helped also a lot of people here. But I don't know. Okay. Let's make it happen, fam. Let's make it happen here. Let's do the giveaway right now. Let's go. Extra V3 here, chasing the LTA here. Looking forward to host you right now. Ivy, my man, congrats. We're gonna do one more time. Congrats. Let me know if you're here, my friend. Okay.
Congratulations.
You will get access right here. Fantastic. Okay. So just open a customer support ticket. Let me know if you're here. First of all, open a customer support ticket in our Discord and I'll add you right away to the group. Okay. Awesome. Good to have you here, my friend. Let me know if you're here though. Otherwise, we have to do it again. Okay. Otherwise, we have to do it again. Let me see. Ivy, my bro. Let's give him some time, man. Let's give him some time to respond to. Okay. We'll find it. We'll figure it out. Look at gold, man. Wow. Okay. He's there. Okay, fantastic. Awesome, broski. Got you. Okay, let's do it one more time, fam. Let's roll the dice one more time here. Happy to do these giveaways on a day-to-day basis here. Let's go. My man Hambo TB. Congrats, my brother. Let me know if you're here. Anyways, if you're already in the V3, by the way, you get your money back as well. Of course, that's how we do it. You know, it's 97 bucks. But anyways, you get it back. Okay. Fantastic. Good to see you, my man. Good to see you as well here. All right. Amazing. Okay. I'm going to keep it short today, fam. You probably understand why. All right. We tried to enter along. We closed our position on break even. Extremely choppy market conditions here. Overall, in regards to the actual game plan, where we talked about it here, you know, you can clearly see that obviously what we're seeing here is that, you know, we were kind of expecting that this could potentially be a preparation day for tomorrow's news. Okay. So tomorrow there is like a big chance that I'm going to take a trade before the news. And I'm going to actually set a limit order before the news based upon where price is at, of course. Okay. If we start to push up tomorrow, let's say we start to push up here, the more bearish I actually become. Okay. The bigger the chance that I'm actually going to look for sell limits roughly around the highs here and to look for that continuation to the downside. All right. So yeah, that all truly depends on how the London and Asia is opening up here. But most importantly, we have our game plan ready and set again. We'll make sure that you guys are updated as well and that we have everything written down for you. And, you know, it's kind of exciting because that means that we will probably take a trade right before the news here. Literally within a 15-minute time frame from the stream to actually trade here. Okay, so make sure that if you want to join us and just see what happens in general, that you join on time. Okay, tomorrow we have the, of course, the GDP coming along here. Very, very important here. Okay, gonna be super key for everything, and especially the yearly closure. The way Q4 ends is important for the overall market. Okay, so make sure you come on time here. If you are coming on time here, if you're gonna come here, the man with the plan will be here for you. Okay, let me know and say I am committed. All right, and let me close down here this session for today. I tried my best. I tried my best to take a trade here. Hope you guys enjoyed it. But we came out unshattered, okay? That is sometimes better than, you know, sticking aggressively in the trade and hoping that it still goes into your direction here. All right? That's my my you know, presumption right now of everything that's going on here. So yes, sir. Thomas, a short one today here. But man, I hope to see you tomorrow, man. You're gonna be there on stream with the news?
Of course, I'll be there. Of course.
Fantastic, fantastic. Shout out to you guys here. Shout out to Raven Sword. Good to see you, my man. Thank you, Thomas.
Thank you, brother.
Cool Digger, man. Thank you, my man. Mariana, as always, thank you so much. Hasta mañana. See you tomorrow. David, good to see you. Dominic, nice to see you, man. Thank you for the support, Grant. And let's smash up that like button right now. Let's make sure that we are ending up on highs here regardless of the outcome. I'm gonna be here for you, man. We're gonna take action. We're gonna make some money in the end. We're gonna have some fun together. That's the most important stuff. The process is truly what matters here. So, you know, keep it up, okay? Keep it up. Thank you guys so much. See you tomorrow. News day, news trade. Bye-bye.
Yo.